Alright, more combat mission Black Sea for the Russian side. Stuff happens. Look at this gigantic clusterfuck of shit. You can't even tell what's what. I make some solid contacts on stuff down here. This tank starts shooting over here. Has a whole bunch of convoluted orders to make sure that happens. Lots of contacts. This guy is getting all these contacts. Like, you would have no idea this shit is here if it wasn't for like these two guys. So that's good for you. See a thing down here. You see lots of fire missions coming in. You can see the arc of the shells. Hooray for on-map support. Take a whole bunch of casualties in these woods. Lots of stuff I'll go take a look at in a second. Continue shooting over here. Stuff is moving up along this front. And you take some fire missions from over here too. So a lot of fire pouring in on you. Let's go take a look at stuff. So nothing happens on this side of the map that you can see other than moving up into positions. So we'll start down here. We'll just take an overview of the whole forest for a bit. So going through the turn, you see some Ukrainian BTRs. They're down here. They shoot. They start moving. Look at all these fucking BTRs. Hey, look, somebody's broken. Oh, that's the crew. That's the crew, the one that got shot. Over here, people die. Things moving up, lots of shit's happening in these woods. You see people in here, lots of BTRs are shooting. I'm moving the camera back and forth so you can't tell anything that's actually happening. Lots of fun things. You see BTRs, god look at these, you see these guys, they're moving away, looks like. You're getting shelled. You see a whole bunch of your guys take some casualties in here from bombardment and just from walking into infantry. You have strong contacts here and here. Lots of air bursting shells going off near your BTRs, not doing anything to them though. And yeah, look at all these contacts. Looks like you woke up something in the Ukrainians because man, just look at these. Look at all these contacts. Look at all your BTRs here and look at all these contacts. It's fucking hilarious. Okay, that's so back here, your tank begins a convoluted set of orders to shoot into this forest a whole bunch of times. And it does, it shoots some more. But uh-oh, what's this? I don't know. Let me go look. Just kidding, I do know. I watch both sides of this. So over here, your tank shooting obviously makes it a lot more visible. So you get a spot on an infantry unit down here. What's that? Oh, that's an ATGM. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's the ATGM actually in flight. Uh-oh. What direction is it pointing? Oh no! Yeah, so something shot an ATGM at your tank. It's not the place where you blew shit up. That was down here. These guys are up here. You can see this tank. ATGM is like halfway to your tank at this stage. Can your tank see that? No. Who sees the missile? This is fun. Okay. This ATGM team sees the missile, but nobody else does. That's fun. So it's possible for missiles to sneak up on you. But these guys, if you didn't have these guys here, you wouldn't know. This is the first half of the turn, so I'll probably be intelligent and pop smoke on this tank, because that's what obviously you guys would order me to do. So I'll cancel all this, I'll pop smoke, and hopefully this tank should survive by the virtue of these guys seeing the missile in flight. So good eyes on them. Alright, it's the second half of the Russian turn. ATGM misses over here, it eats dirt after it pops smoke, but it looks like the shot was going wide anyway. That was from the team down here. You see some stuff crossing a field, some Ukrainian shit. Zoom in on that in a second. You get a spot on some guys crawling around down here too, which is fun. Ukrainian BTRs push up into your infantry kind of the way these BTRs have been pushing up into their infantry. You bag one of them with an RPG. Continue to make contact in the woods. Lots of shooting happens. A gigantic quiet front over here continues. Blocking positions are held over here. And otherwise, it's generally a fairly quiet turn. So what's interesting is that the BTR you see way down here is a different kind of Ukrainian BTR. This is the new fancy one. It has a 30mm cannon on it, as well as ATGMs. So you get a spot on this sucker. Beautiful drivers. Oh, look at that fancy screen. So yeah, you see this, and this is seen by Jabba Fett himself. It's spotted from across the field. So down here, Ukrainian BTRs continue to roll up in your positions. They advance slowly through the forest. They gun down some of these guys. The area targeting here, they, I guess, missed this with RPGs a couple of times. You have a couple of sections going down this one BTR. They keep missing it. It starts shooting back at them. Finally, they nail it. It's dead. Catches fire. Hilariously down here, just look at this. You guys are very slowly crawling away from the BTR. It's very slowly crawling across the forest. And to see them, it's tracking them with its turret, but it's not shooting. So this guy better move. You better move. So over here, you catch a Ukrainian guy kind of walking up. There you go. Over here by the dead BTR, you see a guy just kind of running across here. Very briefly, it's probably this BTR, I think. So, guys creeping around here where you shot a tank earlier and lost a BTR. So not a lot of contacts down here, but you know there's stuff here. So honestly, that's about it in terms of action. I mean, you don't shoot a ton of stuff. Not a ton of stuff happens. Like the forest quiets down a bit relative to the fast few turns. This stuff is moving up, and you have lots of contacts moving around in this area, but not a lot of stuff actually dies. Shells continue landing in this area, but I mean, other than that, most, like 90% of your forces stand still, other than the guys in here. So I mean, I'll just take a quick look around at where everybody is for old time's sake. So first company continues to be spread out in these woods, peeking around this corner. Third company, because I can find their HQ easier, is still spread out. You got a platoon here, some elements here, and what's left of another platoon in here. Second company is doing the bulk of the pushing through this woods. You got your weapons up here and other stuff. They're pushing through this forest, and you got other scattered support elements all around. So that's the general layout of your forces. You can see you got lots of people in position shooting at these things. I don't think you have any fire missions or anything up right now, anything else that I should be keeping track of. I think generally everybody is where they're supposed to be or going where they're supposed to be. If they're not, just let me know. Hopefully I'll be able to post saves this turn. But I think that should about do it. Keep the video short, quick upload, quick turnaround time, and I will see everybody next time.